What's going on, everybody? Coming to you live from the new HNL house. What is HNL? Mr. Hoopin' Life right here.
What it do, everybody?
And then the TRBB.
TRBB, let them know.
The real brick house builder.
The real brick house builder.
The brick house destroyer.
Nah. You went from brick house builder to the real brick house builder, man.
And yours truly, Big Kev. Not as exciting as TRBB or HNL, but we'll come up with a nickname or acronym later on.
So in this video checkup, we are going to talk about March Madness. So throughout this video, we're going to go over some of the noteworthy plays, some of the top players throughout the tournament, and our Final Four predictions.
First thing we got here is the top plays of the tournament.
Okay.
Early on in the tournament, Oregon's Tyler Dorsey hit a long game-winning three against Rhode Island to put him into the Sweet 16.
Yo, that shot was pretty nice. You know, he was like luring him to steal with a few crossovers, and he shot it like pretty far.
Another notable play is Kentucky beating Wichita State by making 2 blocks in the final minute to squeeze into a Sweet 16.
Yeah.
It was like me blocking you when we played.
No, never, dude, never. UK and UNC ending was crazy too. We'll get into that in a little bit. Man, let's just get into it, man. UNC and UK's ending. Basically, Malik Monk hits a game-tying three with 7 seconds left.
Wait, you gotta go before that. Malik Monk, he pump fake, gets the guy in the air, hits the three, then they fouled.
But yeah, Malik Monk was clutch with those 2 threes, but it happened to end towards UNC's favor because Luke May came down and hit the game-winning jumper.
And shout out to Luke May for showing up to his 8 a.m. class the next day.
Is that right?
He showed up, got a standing ovation, sat down, became a student.
Damn, that's what you call a student athlete, baby.
Yeah. Alright guys, another top play in the tournament was Nigel Hayes of Wisconsin making the game-winning layup against defending champs Villanova.
Kind of reminded me of when like Jordan did that quarter spin on I think it was John Starks and Charles Oakley, and then yammed on Patrick Ewing.
Alright guys, if you guys thought those plays were good, the craziest moment of the tournament probably had to have been Wisconsin and Florida. The ending of that game was nuts.
God, without a doubt, man.
As the second half is coming to an end, Zach Showalter of Wisconsin hits a crazy off-balance 3 off of 1 foot to tie the game and bring it to overtime.
What's crazy about the shot was he was stuck, and then when he was stuck, he kind of had a step through. On his step through, he's kind of leaning forward, almost like a floating, running jump shot.
It was pretty crazy that he knew he was behind the line, because that was pretty close to the line.
That shot had to force OT. He had to make the 3 to shoot.
Imagine the heartbreak of making that shot but realizing he stepped on the line and you're down 1.
Yeah, for real.
That would be the worst. In overtime, after Nigel Hayes just hits 2 clutch free throws to put Wisconsin up 2, with only about 4 or 5 seconds left, Chris Chiozza pushes the ball down court and does this crazy 3-point floater.
No, he did. You know what's crazy? He did like a power step or like a hop step or a jump stop into the 3, like D-Rose style.
Yeah, and he did like a crazy floater 3, makes it nothing but net.
Yo, man.
And
that has got to be one of the craziest shots
him up
in
1.
NCAA history.
Buzzer beater.
And you know what's funny? After the game, while he's getting interviewed by SportsCenter, Chris pulls out his phone and shows us all his messages from the past 10 minutes. Probably has over 1,000 messages. Didn't even read most of them.
I bet you it's all these girls trying to slide into his DMs after that shot, man.
A shot like that. Give him a good.
Yeah, give him the good shot. When there's top plays, there are also top players. So these are some of the notable players in the tourney this year. Starting off, you already know we gonna come out with this. Lonzo Ball, thanks to his dad, he's the biggest hype player of the year. Not just in college basketball, but like in the whole basketball and sports world. LeVar Ball has really hyped up Lonzo Ball from UCLA. And if we're gonna talk about Lonzo Ball, we gotta talk about De'Aaron Fox, who dropped 39 on his head after UK beat UCLA in that game. Another notable player is De'Aaron Fox's teammate, Malik Monk. Then you got the guys from Oregon. Starting off, we got Tyler Dorsey.
Tyler Dorsey, man. Hey, Maranatha, Pasadena, and SoCal right there.
6'6", baby.
LA right there, man.
Then you got his teammate, Dylan Brooks,
who hasn't shown much in this tournament, but he's still a lottery pick and he can still explode at any time.
True.
Another teammate who's been playing really well in the tournament, Jordan Bell.
Long Beach right there, man.
Hey,
Long Beach.
That's alma mater right there.
Nah. He didn't go to Cal State Long Beach. He went to Long Beach Poly, but he from Long Beach.
Okay.
He went to a real school.
Yeah. Luke May from UNC, Mr. Big Shot.
He's a true student athlete. He's a true student athlete.
Yep, 8 a.m. class.
Teammate Joel Berry, also from UNC.
He's a warrior. Broke both ankles. What you know about that brick house builder?
I did break both my feet, so I sort of know what's that like, but let's not get into that.
Arguably the best player on UNC, Justin Jackson. I feel like he is really taking a leadership role for UNC. Then you got the freak of nature athlete Josh Jackson from Kansas.
Andrew Wiggins 2.0.
Basically, man, Andrew Wiggins 2.0 just from Kansas as well.
We're still looking for him. He's missing from his last game.
Yeah, he was MIA in his last game.
You'll find him in the draft, the top 5 of the draft this year.
Then you got the best player on his team, Frank Mason.
One of the rarities in college basketball. Stayed all 4 years, graduating senior. Best player in his team, best player in the nation according to the AP polls.
Then you have Sindarius Thornwell from South Carolina.
The carry of South Carolina, right?
Basically the leader of the team, man.
The point guard, the floor general.
The captain. And then you have Nigel William Goss from Gonzaga.
And he's their point guard, he's their floor general. He gets them into their offense. They love that high pick and roll into a high-low game.
Shout out to all the other really good players in the tournament, but unfortunately we can't name them all or else we'll be here all night.
Alright guys, moving on to the most important topic of the video, our Final Four predictions. So you have number 1 seed UNC versus number 3 seed Oregon on one side, and then you have number 1 seed Gonzaga versus number 7 seed South Carolina. Who do you guys have coming out of the Final Four?
So between the first matchup, UNC and Oregon, I think Oregon's going to pull off a close one and beat UNC. Reason being is UNC, they have a good team, they have solid players, but there's not really that main one guy that can just really explode. Oregon, they got Jordan Bell protecting the paint, awesome shot blocker, and they got Tyler Dorsey and Dylan Brooks. They got 2 options that can explode for like 30 plus at any given moment. And against Gonzaga and South Carolina, pretty much I think defense is what's going to win games. And South Carolina has proven they've been winning games through their defense. Gonzaga, in my opinion, I don't think they're that great and they've gone this far, but I think they eventually have to fall and it's going to be against South Carolina.
Alright, Kev, who do you got?
I'm going all the way in the opposite.
You're swapping the two?
But I'm going to say Gonzaga and UNC a 1 versus a 1.
Ooh. And for the championship.
And for the championship. And I'm going to go with Karnowski, who I believe is going to have a great game. You know why?
Because you a big dude and he a big dude. That's how you got that big dude connection.
And you know why? We're going to be eating that barbecue chicken.
Hey.
Favorite protein?
Chicken.
And I'm picking UNC over Oregon. Reason is that they're the most consistent team. And the only problem that you can see with their team is when they have to play against a big who can stretch them out, which might be what Jordan Bell and Dylan Brooks can do. But other than that, they've been here 20 times. Roy Williams been here countless times. Experience and coaching is on their side.
Can't argue that.
To be honest, I don't know who to choose, as in like I like UNC and I like Oregon. Alright, let's go with South Carolina and Gonzaga. I'm gonna choose South Carolina over Gonzaga. I love the ferocious defense like South Carolina puts on their defense. Killer bee instinct defense where they're just swarming you. If your shot's not falling, you can still rely on your defense to help you win games. So I think South Carolina's gonna come out of that matchup. Between UNC and Oregon, UNC has a really good team. You know, they swing the ball around. They have Roy Williams, a phenomenal coach, been there 20 times in the NCAA Final Four. But Oregon, you know, they got 3 solid players who could really contribute to the game where they can help you win. Damn. I'm gonna go with UNC, man, because you know what UNC stands for? University of Nelson Chan, baby. So, you know, gotta go with UNC. No.
Alright, I'm switching up. Pick to Oregon.
The real though. Growing up, I love UNC, so you know, I think we're right with UNC in this one, man. You guys got your picks from the Final Four. Who do you guys coming out of the championship game?
I'm pretty much gonna go with the underdog again, South Carolina. So the reason being is, in single game elimination, if you have an offline offense, right, you can easily lose a game. One thing that's consistent of any team, any good player, is defense and hustle. So a player or a team can have off nights on offense, your shots aren't falling, but they can always still hustle and play solid defense. Anyways, college basketball, team organized, team setting, defense wins games. South Carolina for me.
Okay, alright.
Well, I can't argue him because I don't have any of his teams in the finals. I got the 2 1 seeds, Gonzaga versus UNC, and I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Gonzaga over UNC, assuming Gonzaga is most likely going to be the underdog. Gonzaga's going to win their first championship. Karnowski's going to graduate as a 5th-year senior with the championship.
That's
He's
true.
going to be eating that protein.
Shit, I mean, in that case, you already know who my pick is. I'm going to roll with UNC all the way. UNC has the most well-rounded team, the most experience. Like we mentioned, 20 years in the Final Four. They got Roy Williams, who's a legendary head coach. Although UNC doesn't have a superstar player who can like carry the team by himself, they have all the little pieces together to make a great team.
You know, the funny thing is, we all pick different teams, but it'll be funny that Oregon wins. Because neither
Damn, shoot, if Oregon wins, y'all better come back at us and be like, you three guys didn't choose the right team, and Oregon, shut all three of y'all up. Thank you guys for watching the episode of Check Up on our thoughts on March Madness and our predictions on the Final Four. Let us know down in the comments below. 1, who do you guys have coming out the Final Four and winning it all? 2, who are some of the top name players or top plays that we forgot to mention that you guys thought were worth mentioning? And number 3, who was your favorite team and what was your most memorable moment in the tournament to you? And until next time, we out. Peace. Thank you guys again for watching that video. Make sure to watch these videos over here and don't forget to subscribe up here. Check out the boys Kevin's Instagram link in the description box down below. And until next time, we out. Peace.